Hello, all you life menders out there. I've been going over my notes month by month on myself. And so this time I'm talking about the month of April, and there was a lot going on in April for me. April 2023, because I expect this to be on YouTube for a long time to come. So, here are my notes on myself in April. Maybe you can resonate with some of this. Maybe you will recognize some of these things within you and realize that this would help you as well. So, one of the things I really worked on in April was my weight. And just a note on that is that a year ago in April, I tried a certain weight loss program, weight release program. I like to use that better. And I could only stick with it for about 2 months. And by the time this year rolled around, not all of it had come back on, but a good bit of it had come back on. So this year, I started in April the program again, and now 4 months later, I am sailing along. I am releasing weight with ease and without stress, and it's working, and it is not the emotional struggle that it was last year. So that is what I have to say about weight. I addressed things like my brain, the glands in my brain. There were a lot of trapped emotions in my brain. I was trying to clean that out and get my brain working better. I found a lot of entities. Now, don't be scared when I say entities. Yes, they could be. I'm not even going to talk about what they could be, okay? Entities can be cleared just like anything else. I do it with prayer. I do it very, very prayerfully, and I ask God to deal with it. And I get that it's cleared every time. So and usually with an entity there are underlying things either that attracted the entity or that the entity actually caused. So they are removed in the same way as everything else. Just release them and they're gone. And then I also found quite a few curses. Now, a curse is simply a very negative energy that someone may have had towards you. They might not have said the words, "Oh, I curse you," or whatever, but they had a very negative energy towards you, and it got trapped as a negative vibration in your body, and we released that and let it go. I also had idea allergies. Do you know what an allergy is? In physical world, an allergy is an overreaction to something in your body. You overreact to hay dust or something. You get hay fever, that sort of thing. There are idea allergies. You can have an overreaction to an idea. So I had a number of those, but one of them was an idea allergy to letting go of illness. I needed to let go of my illness and stop identifying with it. So that was good to clear. I also found that I became aware that I had a resistance to maintaining my own household. So I have been so sick for 26 years that I no longer did housework. And then once I started finding myself able to do housework, I still had a resistance to actually doing it. I was still feeling overwhelmed and unable to actually take action. I had a resistance. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 9. Okay, so that's how bad it was. I started clearing things, and let me think. Oh, it took a few months, but so about 4 months. I've been working on that, okay? So no more guilt about it, just working on it, just clearing stuff. And now I maintain a clean household, and I am thrilled because it gives me so much peace. The house is peaceful. And it came through clearing these trapped emotions. What else did I have? I had a lot of physical pain in April, a lot of sleep issues in April. A lot of spiritual attacks happened in April. A lot of headaches, a lot of migraines, all of these things I was working on. It was a heavy, heavy month for me. However, there were some really big wins as well. and I took a trip to Dallas by myself. I spent the night in Dallas, met with a lady there, worked on a number of people remotely while I was there, drove myself home, dealt with storms, dealt with truck breaking down, all kinds of things by myself. I was in my high energy, couldn't have done it if I'd been in low energy, but I also could not have done it if I had not been removing and releasing things and learning how to take care of myself. So that was a huge win, huge win for me. Oh, and then I get home and there's more stuff going on, like there's a cow out in my yard that I have to chase. Like right when you get home at the tail end of a long trip. I mean, who wants to have to, do more physical exertion? I did it. I was able to do it. So, um, another win was that Rowdy and I started playing putt-putt. That may not seem like a big thing. Putt-putt is not exactly strenuous activity, but I was unable to even do that much before this work. So now I am able to go play putt-putt and just have an enjoyable evening with my husband. I can go bowling every once in a while. I'm still working up, to be able to do that regularly. And then the last really big win was that I did my body code certification in April. I was working on myself and I started getting certified and working on other people with body code. So those are the big wins for April. It was a heavy duty month, and I am just so excited to look back and see how far I have come. Most of that stuff doesn't bother me anymore. It's no longer there.